Hi guys, welcome back to Tarlach Time. Today I am here with Food.
Hello?
And,
That's where I talk right.
What?
That's where I say something right, I wasn't sure.
Okay,
Did I mess it up? Did I already mess it up? I thought you paused and I was supposed to say hello then. And then you kept
yes,
going.
no, you are.
See, this is why we should have written the script ahead of time, alright? I think that's what we...
It's okay, I'll cut it out. Jesus Christ. Don't worry. I can cut, like, the little silence in the middle.
No, you don't have to cut it. No. Give it to them raw, alright? That's what the audience wants. The audience wants it raw, they want it live, and unedited. Uncensored. That's what they want.
You want me to put all of this in?
Oh, I'm not a shy person, alright? You can do whatever you want with this.
Gosh.
With what you have on me.
Well,
you can do whatever you want with this clip.
Jesus.
Go in if you want.
Well, you are very entertaining already. Oh my gosh. Well, okay guys, I was supposed to cut this, but he doesn't want me to, so here we go. Are you ready for your first question?
Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you been playing?
How long have I been playing?
Yep.
Oh boy. A very long time. I think the first time I played this game was 2009, I think. It was definitely when G2 and 3 were out. Summer when my high school friend showed me it.
Would you say it was like before the Elves and Giants, or?
It was definitely when only G2 or G3 was out. No Iria. Only Uwad.
2008 then. Must have been like 2008 or like early 2009.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was during the summers, and I think Iria came out during the school. So it was definitely during 2008 then. So it's been about almost over 10 years.
Yeah.
And let me tell you why I started playing this game. It's because I got scammed in fucking RuneScape. Like, can I cuss? I don't know if I can cuss on your.
Yeah, you can.
Pardon the language, but I got scammed in RuneScape, and I was so depressed, and I wanted a new game. And so my friend showed me this crappy game, Taminogi. And this crap for 10 years. Well, not exactly 10 years. A lot of breaks. I'm talking like maybe even 5 or 6, maybe even 5 years of breaks. So
interesting. 5 years of breaks. So quite literally. So you've been playing for 5 years then. Like you've.
If I had, I don't even think 5 years. If I were to count, like all the days I've played, it probably would be like 3 or 4 years. But yeah, a very long time.
Jeez. Okay. Huh. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
That's an interesting story. So then, do you have any memorable moments?
Well, there's too many.
Yeah, too many memorable moments.
Yeah, I would say the first time I joined a guild, that was like, I think I don't remember, but on Dead. I made some good friends with them in the guild, and I still like talk to some of them, Facebook groups and whatnot.
Yeah.
I remember when Iria came out. That was this game has never had a reveal like Iria. I think like that was when the servers were all full.
Yeah.
You couldn't even log in.
Yeah, I know that because that's actually when I joined. I joined the first day of Iria.
Yeah, it was insane. There were so many people back then. Everyone was a total noob because you had to pay to level up to rebirth, and so everyone it was just a noob fest storming into Iria, and it was fantastic, And this was back before. This was back before people, little kids, and even young adults realized that you can just Google everything, right? So we just ran in there not knowing all the new content. Because nowadays, you don't know how to do something, you just fucking Google it, and you can find out a guide on it.
Yep.
But back then, when we were kids, it was like a magical moment, just charging into a brand new area and not knowing how to do anything. It was magical. Not knowing how anything worked, not knowing any mechanics, just like running in there like a total noob. So that was memorable.
Jeez. Okay.
Like also.
What were
Okay,
you
keep
gonna
going.
say? Oh.
And also like back then, you know, you like saw these new monsters. Nowadays they just release like same stuff, but back then I really had like brand new monsters too.
Yeah, definitely.
And then
like the mongoose.
Oh yeah.
That's the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm sorry.
What comes to my mind were like the brand new dungeon stuff, like the slates, the like floating mask ghost, all the dragons, Ifrit, sandworm. Like they haven't really released
That's
anything.
true. Do you remember when there were 2 sandworms? Or wait, was it? Yeah, it was 2 sandworms, right?
What do you mean 2 sandworms?
I can't remember if they changed it. See, like I know it's 1 sandworm now, right? I believe.
There's only 1 sandworm raid boss. If that's what you mean.
Yeah. Okay. So there used to be 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
Like 2 complete different bosses?
Oh no, like they spawned together.
Oh,
You
okay.
had to
I
kill
see
2 of them. Now they just made it so it's just the 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was weird. But yeah. Anyway.
Wait. Do I have time for one more memorable moment, or am I
yeah. Go ahead. Honestly, yeah. Just go ahead.
The third most memorable moment would definitely be 18th, 2018, when they released G21, and I logged in, ran straight for the Avalon seal. And I actually managed to break it.
Yeah.
Tons of
as we can
a bunch
see
of
here.
people hitting it. Yeah. So that was another memorable moment.
Well, yeah. I mean, now it's there forever.
Unless they do a server merge. What if they do a server merge and they like delete it?
Jeez, I didn't even think about that. What the hell? Wait, how's that? What? Oh, okay. I don't want to go into that. Jeez.
Go into it.
Go into it? Yeah. Okay. Nexon, what are you thinking? Like, if we do a server merge, what's gonna happen to these seals, huh? Like, people have done this, and they no.
Yeah, it'll be erased forever. Who knows?
Same with our names. Uh-oh.
I actually don't care about losing my name at all.
Wait, really? But you're food.
I don't care about. Dude, I did this when I was. Okay, well, I made this name because I really thought this game would be a bad game, and I would play it for like an hour and quit. That's what I thought.
And then you wanted a new alt character. You wanted a new alt character, and I told you to do eat.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's your favorite raid boss, or like just any field bosses, raid bosses?
Any raid boss. So like even main emblem ones count, or only like in the field?
It could be any.
Really, Hasidim then, because it like actually requires some coordination compared to most of the other field bosses nowadays that just require spamming magnum shot or final hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I like Hasidim because it requires a little bit more coordination. No, not a lot really, but still more coordination than most other parts of the game.
Yeah, I gotcha. What's your favorite dungeon or shadow mission?
Favorite dungeon is Elbin Heroic. That's 500% damage, 50% max. What that means is that heroic stone, and you modify the dungeon so that the monsters do 5 times the damage that they usually do, and the player has 50% max damage, so they do half the damage that they usually do. And it's my favorite dungeon because as of now, that's the only dungeon that can kill me. I'm not trying to brag, but there's just not enough damage in the game anymore, right? Compared to like when I first started playing G2, G3,
yep.
Running into CR, and a goblin starts attacking you, you just die.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, you remember that, right?
Yeah,
so
I
think
do.
I think that's a great gameplay. So I think that like things that can kill you instantly would the game, and the only way for me to get that anymore is to go into Elven and get like one shot by the archers in there. I think that's a great. I think that's great. A great feature.
Oh, jeez. Simple question. What is your favorite color?
Favorite color? I kind of have. I have two favorite colors. It's tied. It's pretty much tied. Black and white. I think I'm a simple man. Black and white.
And then you have like that little bit of red.
Oh, honestly, yeah. Yo, whatever. All of this, anything you see on me that's like fashion or like dyed to look decent, was done by someone else.
Wait, really?
I don't. I have a terrible sense of fashion actually, and I don't really care what I wear in this game, as long as it gives me some combat stats. So, whenever I make some new equipment, it's ugly, and they tell me to dye it. That's what actually happens. So, I have never. Okay, that's not true. I've bought less than 10 dyes in this game. And I've only done so because people tell me, hey, this dye scheme looks good. Go with this dye scheme. I don't actually like for my character.
So when did you... I just noticed now. I thought... When did you become the leader of Visions?
Oh man.
I thought it was, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Cyril?
Yeah, it was Cyril, and I'm leader now because of oh boy, this is okay. It's a touchy issue actually.
Oh,
but I'm lead.
Should I not go into it or?
Well, you know what? I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to your discretion. Like I said, anything I say, you can post it. I don't care.
Okay.
But I'm leader right now because the guild's going through hard times, and Cyril wanted someone to help pay for the guild maintenance anyway, so I volunteered for it.
Okay.
I was officer before it anyway, so I don't mind sharing some of the cost of running the guild.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just remembered that you were the officer, and now all of a sudden you're the leader.
Yeah.
But I mean that's pretty cool because
quick plug. Hold on. Quick plug. All right, we're actively recruiting. Help me with those submissions. We're open to anyone. That's not like a known scammer or anything. So, if you got a decent background, if you're not a total douchebag, come hit me up.
I was gonna say, actually, suddenly your guild has blown up.
Yeah,
Recently.
we've been actively recruiting mostly because we're trying to share the benefits with everyone. Because, do you know about benefits or?
Yeah, the new Guild War benefits. Because you have Tur. You guys have Tur.
Yeah,
right now?
Yeah, because we have Terra, we have a really nice title, a shop with unrestricted passes in it, with training pots in it, with caters, max damage pots. Also, if you run LB when you're in Visions right now, you'll get double the XP in LB. So.
And you guys have that title too, right?
If you run LB in this guild, it's basically the fastest leveling possible in the game right now. So.
Oh jeez, actually I didn't know that. Like I knew that you guys got more for it, but I didn't know it was like the fastest way.
It's double the XP in LB, which basically makes it more XP than Rundo, and Rundo was like the fastest XP.
Oh, okay. I mean that's cool, yeah. So I guess hit him up if you want it. if you want that benefit. But what is your favorite NPC?
Oh wow, this might be harder to answer than my favorite place in Aaron. Favorite NPC. Oh, you know what? Probably Talvash. Like I know he was like kind of a main person in G21. Wait, you haven't done this. You haven't done G21. You don't know You don't know what is my favorite character.
Yeah, you need to tell everybody that I haven't done G21.
You want to hear it? Do you care? It's a major. It's actually a major spoiler of why Talvash is my favorite character. But
okay.
let's just say that let's just say that he's basically the strongest character I think in the game right now, and that's why I think he's my
Oh.
Uh,
Is he like a god or something? Ooh.
He's kind of like a god. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. You have to play it.
Oh, he's a disciple. That's what he is. I'm sure he's a disciple. That's probably it.
I don't want to spoil it for you. You have to play it, but he's basically super mega powerful, and that's why kind of my favorite character.
Okay, we'll see if I ever do.
Also, he's my favorite Elven Knight, Elven armor. I think his armor is the best looking.
Okay, cool. What was it? Oh, what is your total level?
Wow.
Shit, I'm sorry.
No, I don't mind revealing it. I hit 40,000 a couple months ago, so I'm sitting at, and I haven't leveled since then, so I'm at 40,000.
40,000.
40,006. That is my total level.
Jeez. Those 6 levels above 40,000, you know.
Yeah, I miscalculated it and could not hit 40,000 exact. Oh well, it's okay.
Interesting. Wait, did you want to stay like just 40,000 or?
Oh, 40,000 is a level at which you stop gaining additional stats from Shine of Iweka. So that's why leveling past 40,000 does not make you stronger anymore. So I didn't care about leveling anymore.
Oh, okay.
Skill that gives you passive stats up to depending on your current level and total level. So.
Oh, interesting. What do you think about Nexon? Like the company as a whole, like, do you have ill feelings for Nexon, or?
I've only played 2 other Nexon games. I've tried Maple Story, didn't really, actually no. I've tried 3 other Nexon games. I've tried Maple Story 1 and 2, and I've tried Combat Arms. And I didn't play it much though, only for like a few months. And Maple Story 1 was, I didn't like it at all. I didn't play that very much. I played for like actually an hour of that game and stopped.
Okay.
It's a little bit, it's not for me either. So I think they do make popular games, and they do satisfy some people. The only game I like of theirs is Mabinogi, and I feel like they did a great job up until G, 12 was like the last. I would say, wow, this game. That was like the last time I would recommend this game to someone. Like everything past G12 has just been
theater missions.
Yeah, kind of a weird, here's more shit piled on. It's not
random Shakespeare.
Random shit happening. Nothing really makes sense anymore. The story just.
Yeah, it was. I didn't like it either. I actually got that far. Don't worry. I didn't like that either.
Yeah, I don't like the direction the game's taken after G12, but.
I mean, they've done a good job trying to fix that though too.
What do you mean by that?
Like after Shakespeare, I guess they kind of started.
Oh yeah, the story is better, a little bit better. But I'm saying that in terms of gameplay, it's gotten really kind of dull and but not kind of simple because everyone just spams one best skill now. You're not required to use 3 different attacks like you did back in G1 to G3, right? Like there were monsters that had range shield, magic shield, melee shield. Nowadays, everything just gets one shot. All the monsters get one shot. You just on the raid bosses, you just spam your best skills, final hit, smash, magnum shot.
Yep.
It's not even used, and it's even though they could really update the game so that they require you to use those skills. That's my main gripe with the game right now.
Yeah, that's true. And I feel like people would complain, though, at the same time, if they did make it.
They made the game harder and required you to use worthless skills like Frozen Blast or what is a crap skill? Or like Ice Bolt? You know, if they force you to use some other skills, I think that would be a good addition to the game.
You know what's funny? I actually used to use just Ice Bolt. Like, I would call myself an Ice Mage because I used Ice Bolt.
Don't you wish you could do that still? Still be an Ice Mage? Ice Bolting? Yeah.
Jeez. But, do you have any advice to people? Any advice. Could be like life advice. Could be in-game advice. Like, like maybe gear advice. If it's coming from you.
Yes, I can make an advice.
Okay.
If you know anyone that is starting out new, tell them to stop working on their new character if they're not an elf.
Wait, what?
Let me finish. If you're trying to invite some other friend to play this game with you, make sure they're all playing an elf, because elves are the best characters right now in the game. You don't want to play humans or giants. You don't. I didn't know this when I first started, right? And I didn't know it would be like this down the line. But as of 2018, the best race you can play is an elf. And if you're low level starting out, you have a great chance right now to make a new elf with the 5K memory event.
This is completely
my
opposite.
best advice. Oh, what do you mean?
This is completely opposite of what Koken was telling me.
You want to make
his advice was to try out different races, see what you like.
Oh no, don't be a fool, you guys. Every player out there, make an elf right now. Elves are the best race. They're the master race. They're better than humans and giants. Don't waste time playing a human or a giant. Play an elf. That's my best advice.
Oh my gosh. Alright. I guess if you want to take advice, choose whose advice you want to take.
I've played this game for a long time. Play an elf. Otherwise you'll hit 40k total and be like, what have I done with my life? I should have been playing an elf.
Oh my gosh. What's your favorite talent?
Talent.
Like, yeah, skill set, talent, whatever.
It's puppets. It's puppets.
Puppetry.
Mainly because of only 2 skills as of now. But when puppets first came out, that was when I came back from the game from a long hiatus, and it was like 2012, I think, and it like blew me away how like powerful they were back then. Because puppets used to be the best skill set in the game.
Yeah.
And it's still super relevant because Crisis is a broken skill. that skill is broken. And I just like how much CC you get with Crisis. I like how Crash does so much damage. I like how do more CC. So see the skill set has basically, and the damage is okay too if you itemize for it. So I'm not getting hit when I use puppets.
Yeah, exactly. I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a weird question, I guess. Would you say that Lord missions are actually important?
That is a weird question.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a really weird question, but I don't know. I thought I might ask that. I don't know.
I think Lord missions have become irrelevant. I think they were relevant when they were super important when they first came out because they were giving out the best gears possible. It's like you run it for 500k gold. That's what everyone runs it for. That's what I run it for. If you have a few passes, you run it for 500k gold. If you don't have passes, then it honestly does not matter. They're not worth running for rewards anymore, and it's gotten really stale.
Yeah.
So.
Especially when you can only do 3 a day. Thank you for doing this with me.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, should I be more excited? I'm sorry. I've been told that I have a very sarcastic and like rude voice. It's true. All my friends tell me that I have a naturally rude and voice, and I don't mean to be rude, but I do thank you for giving me the interview.
Oh, you're welcome. And honestly, no, I don't think you were rude. You were actually really entertaining.
Oh, that's good to hear.
And I mean, like, this is the first time I've heard you, and this is probably going to be the first time most people have heard you as well, unless they're in your guild, of course. I don't know how often you go into the voice chat, but
I talk a lot with my guild, and also I talk a lot with the Hasidem raid group. So my guild also runs Hasid raids with a few other guilds. So
okay.
if you wanna get better at doing Crusader training, if you want the end game content like that, raiding, hit me up. I'll set you up with a Discord channel for it. But I talk a lot to my raid and my guild groups, and maybe like 10% of the most active players in the server. Because I feel like we're a tiny server, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like a good amount of people have heard me talk already.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. Well, maybe it's just not me then, or like maybe it's just me that I.
A raid secret. You gotta start doing raids and doing stuff. That's what you gotta do.
Secret doing stuff. Oh. I'm joking.
You made G21. Do G21 already. So I can tell you why Telvash is my favorite character.
Maybe we'll see. But yes, thank you. I will see you guys all in the next Tarlach Time. Goodbye.
Bye bye.